There's a new energy on the ice in Detroit. The Red Wings are still rebuilding, but there's a lot more youth in the lineup. And for Dylan Larkin, even more reasons to be thankful and eager for a new season to begin.
Yeah, it's great. There is a great energy. There's been, all summer, we had a lot of guys stay and train here at LCA, which was a new thing, and we'd never done that before, and we're all really excited for opening night tomorrow.
A hit to the neck, crumbling to the ice. A dirty hit most of us missed in real time is one Dylan Larkin will never forget. It ended his season and turned his summer into full-on rehab.
The way your season ended last year, cross-check to the back of the neck, like a split second, your season's over, and I don't know how much you realized it at the time, but as you went through the rehab and everything, was there a point last year, Dylan, throughout this past summer where you thought maybe your career was in jeopardy?
I don't know. I think as a young person and a young player in this league, you don't really think like that, right? But there was, I don't want to say it was never talked about or never thought it, I guess. Maybe it wasn't talked about, but there were some tough days, you know. I was in the hospital and didn't know what was going on, so possibly, but it was right there, kind of knew the season was done, which was unfortunate, and you know, a bad way to end a season that didn't go the way we all wanted it to.
Detroit Red Wings select from the U.S. National Development Program in Ann Arbor, Michigan, Dylan Larkin.
The Red Wings drafted Dylan Larkin in 2014. The Red Wings' window to win the Stanley Cup at that point was still very much open. By the time he made his NHL debut, the window had shrunk a little bit. But Larkin exploded out of the gate. The Red Wings went to the postseason, and that was their last trip there.
It's been a difficult time with kind of a teardown and a rebuild here, but you said that this team can write its own history. Where do you get that confidence in looking at this group?
Well, I think it starts with a mentality, and it starts with a pride. You know, a pride that was here when I played with guys like Henrik Zetterberg and Pavel Datsyuk and Nick Kronwall, and you know, they had that swagger and that confidence and that feeling that whatever happens in a game, the next game, you know, we're expecting to win. And I don't want to say we've lost that as competitors and hockey players. We go into every game, we want to win, but you know, I really want that pride to come back, and I want us to have our own swagger and our own pride that whatever happens at the end of the season, you know, we're proud of the work we did, and the fans are proud of us. The fans are proud of what's building, and you know, it's time we start building towards something greater than being out of the playoffs early April.
In his sixth season wearing the wing wheel, and first as the 37th captain in the history of your Detroit Red Wings, from Waterford, Michigan, number 71, Dylan Larkin.
Before last season, Steve Yzerman named Larkin the 37th captain in team history. COVID protocols kept the crowd to a few dozen people. Some of Larkin's teammates gave his family members their tickets so they could be in the house for 71's first home game as the team's captain. He'll finally get a full-capacity crowd, but like the captains before him, Larkin doesn't think about it for himself.
What will it be like to proudly skate onto the ice and have people see you as the captain in a full arena here for the first time?
You know what? It's just going to mean a lot to have the fans back. For any player on our team, the energy that they give us. You know, this is Hockey Town, and it's Hockey Town for a reason, because the fans and the people and the young kids that play the game and live, you know, what do we used to say? Eat, sleep, and play hockey.
Yeah,
and,
like you
and
did
watch
here, right?
hockey, and exactly like I did, and you know, we feed off that, and we missed it big time, and you know, we can't wait to see it opening night skating out.
When you look at the entire roster, and there is such a youth infusion within it, you were that young guy for a while, and that's just how hockey goes. You quickly grow up, and you kind of have to. Lucas Raymond on your top line with you. Do you see bits and pieces of yourself in that those bright eyes, but the maturity already at a certain age?
I see a lot more skill, but He does have that confidence, right? That natural confidence. It's not cocky, but he knows what he's capable of. He knows the kind of player he is and can be, and you know, even from getting to know him, you know, before training camp, he always had I'm just here to play. Whatever happens, whether I'm in Grand Rapids or Detroit, I'm here to play. I'm here to learn, and you know, it's great to see. Most Seider's a lot like that, and I'm excited what they can do. I'm excited, you know, with the opportunity that's there for them, and you know, I've seen it here in camp, and I think the fans will see it pretty soon. And what a great test for him to come into the league against the defending back-to-back champs. So it'll be a great night.
From Waterford, Michigan, and forward, Dylan Larkin.
Is there a game day tradition you're excited to bring back up? Is there, like Justin Verlander used to always get Taco Bell, and that shocked a lot of us. Is there anything?
Wow.
Is there anything you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Wow, no.
That. Is there anything weird you do or unique you do on game days?
No, I'm excited for my naps. You know, I think if my girlfriend probably watches this, she'd argue that I nap every day anyway, but it's nice to have an organized nap, I like to call it.
That's great, man. Good luck this season. Thanks for
Brad.
taking the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, man.